Rhythm can move you, it can move you to tears. Beautiful melody that tickles my ears. Don't think of heaven or a God in the sky. My soul will sing forever when I die. Oh, enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. Does chaos rule? Does order reign? Depends on whom you choose to blame. Designed it all but was left to chance. Create, destroy with just one glance. Enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. I'll walk around a mile in your shoes. If you won't be afraid to lend me yours to use, and hold your tongue before you accuse a friend for cheating if you lose. Enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. Does chaos rule? Does order reign? Depends on whom you choose to blame. Designed it all but was left to chance. Create, destroy with just one glance. Oh, enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. Why will they never ever feel your pain? Why do they fear that we're all the same? Transparent skull, you can see my brain, and we'll all get wet if it should ever rain. Oh, enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. Does chaos rule? Does order reign? Depends on whom you choose to blame. Designed it all but was left to chance. Create, destroy with just one glance. Enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see.
La la la. Welcome in, it's on your first, and you can see just it was hanging off my faces. The microphone that just got thrown at me for the first. Congrats on the first again. And welcome in, what to do? CCW Conquer Miami. It's the big show. Big show, the one that I've been looking forward to, one you've may or may not have been waiting for. But we saw the pretty match graphics for all the things in the Discord, and I've also got one for the surprise 10th match that got announced elsewhere yesterday, but we're about to get underway. I'm going to start loading the first match. I'm going to come down here. Get myself into this little pocket over here, and let's get underway. Ladies and gentlemen, my contest is your only contest for CCW Conquer Miami, and it is a first blood match to be held inside of the scrap trap for the CCW First Blood Championship. And well, here comes the former champion, the challenger, and you'll note he's come for a fight. He is not wearing his jacket that he wore last time out, or that he wore when he fought Joseph Anarchy. Caleb Adams putting weight to brown leather. He's here, no matter the weather, here in Miami, Florida. to challenge for the championship. Do proper introductions. Once both men have arrived, the challenger, the first one out, is CCW Conquer Miami, the first in a series of 12 special Conquer pay-per-views, all named after different locations that we plan to visit throughout this season. Here comes now the champion, looking to make his first successful defense after winning the championship off of Siffy, or not, off of Ghostmane rather. This is Siffy, of course. Tapped out Ghostmane twice in the Fatal 4-Way that saw Caleb Adams losing the championship in the first place, but he wound up bleeding before Ghostmane, and as such Ghostmane emerged victorious from that last blood match, but managing alongside the rest of the nation to earn himself a championship shot, which he wound up winning against the Blackchapel's Ghostmane. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the competitors. First to my right, fighting out of the pink corner, the challenger, weighing in tonight at 228 pounds. He is a former CCW First Blood champion, Caleb Adams. And well, Caleb Adams, very happy that he is challenging again. Ladies and gentlemen, now to my left, the champion, fighting out of the blue corner, representing the nation, weighing in tonight at 300 pounds. Here's the current reigning and defending CCW First Blood champion, Siffy. And here is the championship, your referee, Drake Henry. And that's right, folks, not only do we have a special arena, not only do we have championships on the line up and down the card, we have pay-per-view attires for our referees. That's right, all three of our refs are going to be dressed up slightly different. Ooh, 30-minute lunch break. Good start, good start. Welcome in, Ben. And the Scrap Trap lowering as CCW Conquer Miami, the First Blood Championship being defended inside of a Scrap Trap. Still, same rules. Whoever makes the other bleed first wins, but since we've got Scrap Trap here for two of the matches later on tonight, I thought why not? Why not have them fight inside the rusty steel cage? And in the background you can see the unique stage, very vaporwave or retrowave, depends on what your terminology is, but get a decent look at it thanks to Siffy climbing there. And this is part of the reason why I have the Scrap Trap in 3 different matches, is so that we can see more of the stage from when the camera zooms out like that, without me having to do jank camera physics. As the leg gets snapped even, slapped. Oh my god, wrenched away on the head. A methodical start here in the Scrap Trap. Drake Henry kind of a redundant role in this one. He's just stood on the outside and eventually one of these two will bleed and then he'll ring the bell. That is Drake Henry's entire purpose for this match. You can see he looks a bit bored to the left of the screen, but the shot of claw applied, leg swept out. Oof. Stomping away on the small of the back. Oh god, Siffy is also going to have his mind in 2 places, as is Caleb Adams, both their respective allies, the Nation and, well, Blake Bishop, respectively, for Siffy and Adams, have matches later on tonight. Oh my god, Miami, you are vicious. Hello, Mixie, welcome in, welcome in. Again, oh my god, gonna be snapping the fingers. That Miami crowd were chanting break his fingers. I don't know who they were chanting it for, but it certainly were. Oh, exactly, Ben. It's brilliant off the moonsault. Oh, god, stomping the back of the head. Trying to just make the bald man bleed. He's like, come on. My championship. Caleb Adams is a very incompetent security manager, but ever since he's actually physically appeared and, like, beat the former world champ Joseph Anarchy in the singles competition, we've not seen a single miscreant make their presence known since. So Caleb Adams' security, I think people just didn't realize who was in charge of security, possibly. Because in the preseason tournaments, we saw a fair amount of just appearances, shall we say, that Caleb Adams was nominally in charge of preventing, but not seen any since he beat Joseph Anarchy. But the fear of losing to him, oh my god, Caleb Adams just, I mean, all's fair in blood and war. God damn, Caleb Adams. God damn. And someone in the crowd shouting, "I love you so much" to Caleb Adams after the low blow. Driving into the forehead with that kick. Off the ropes now. Running in, snap there. And angle too, twisting the neck. Now just stomping down Siffy. And Caleb Adams has come into this one ferocious. Up kick right to the side of the head. And now Siffy, if you're about to do what I think you're going to do, that's not going to work because... Oh my god, yep. Scorpion death drop. I think you forgot you meant to try and bust open the forehead, but up to the second rope again. They love this corner. Big cross body. And then a leg drop across the throat. God damn. Start just punching him, Siffy. Use your power. God damn. On the second rope. Top rope. Diving into the leg drop. Really trying to knock out Caleb Adams before he makes him bleed. Now wrenching the head. This. If I was him, I'd be using that scrap trap. But no. Flown over into the Boston Crab. And as much as you may beg and plead with Drake Henry, there's no way to get him to stop. The only way to have it stop is if you bleed. Or make your opponent bleed. And oh my god, Samoan drop off the kip up. Siffy just putting Caleb Adams back down on the ground immediately. Now, gets kicked away. Springboard moonsault. Punches. Oh god. Right to forehead. Caleb Adams knows the assignment. Going straight after the forehead. Forearm. Turns him around. Fight back. Gladiator. Caleb Adams is obviously an experienced defender of the First Blood Championship, and Siffy locking in the Scorpion Deathlock, and you might make Caleb Adams tap here like you did Ghostman. There it is, you've made him tap, but that's not the objective of this match. If this were Martial Mayhem, then congrats, you win, but this ain't Martial Mayhem. This is First Blood. Siffy, you need to make the man bleed. Pop up. Back body drop. Drop kick to the back of the neck. Bust him open, Siffy. You gotta do it. Come on. Elbow to the forehead. Keep doing it. Keep using the point of your elbow. Stomps, no. Spear. Caleb Adams cutting him in half. I mean, there was discussion about it on live episode 19 that the ATWE Hardcore Championship is a pathway to the Martial Mayhem Championship. Great way to prove that you're a tough SOB. The same perhaps could be said about this First Blood Championship. Siffy tapping out his opponent, but he's barely able to cover up here. Tapping out a man inside the inside the scrap trap. I mean, good work, but you're meant to make him bleed, and Caleb Adams is more likely to make you bleed with the way this match has been going, Siffy. Even though you've been relatively in control of the momentum. Relative inexperience as a Martial May, or as a hardcore, as a First Blood champion even. God, third time's a charm. Former Intercontinental champion is Siffy, but right now the former First Blood champion proving why he held that championship for so long and why he revived it this season. Pop up. Knee to the midsection. High kick to the back of the head. And now Caleb Adams. No. The knee. Surprising almost that it didn't bust him open. Now just throwing in the rights. And I think Siffy's just realized what danger he's in. Tell him, come on. Ducks it. Oh, atomic drop. And now, big chops. Sweeps the leg out. And, oh god, taking the knee down. Pulling him around, swiveling away from the ropes. Why is he going away from the ropes? Oh no, don't do it again, don't do it again. I know what you're gonna do. Stepping through. He's gonna do the same thing he did to Ghostman. He's gonna make Caleb Adams tap for a second time. But this is a first blood match. Doesn't matter how many times you can make Caleb Adams tap. It's about how many times you can make him bleed. And there's only one needed to retain your championship, Siffy. Fireman's carry slips out of back. That's Caleb Adams. Forearm combination. Staring him, punching him whilst he's on the ropes. Irish whip sends him flying. Splat! And now Caleb Adams. Crowd chanting one more time. Off the ropes. Splat! Caleb Adams indulging the Miami faithful of Colossal Championship Wrestling. He looks to make himself a titan in the First Blood Championship division. Rolls through the Meteora. Trying anything to get Siffy to bleed. Punching him in the face. Surely, there it is. And well, unsurprising really, with the way Siffy's offense was in this match. Caleb Adams with 2 Ds, managing to, well, recover the First Blood Championship. And his second victory this season, 3rd match he's competed in. Defeated then World Heavyweight Champion Joseph Anarchy. Ow. Lost the championship in a fatal 4-way last blood match against Siffy, Jared Wolf, and the winner Ghostman, and now recovering his First Blood Championship here inside the Scrap Trap as CCW conquer Miami. Caleb Adams conquers Siffy, and since Siffy didn't ever defend the championship, he's out of the running. He needs to earn his way back if he wants another shot at the First Blood Championship. But perhaps he may want a shot at Marshall Mayhem Championship instead in the future, because he managed to tap out a champion not once but twice inside Marshall Mayhem's infamous playground, the Scrap Trap. Now we move on to our second contest of the evening, one that's a bit more personal, one that's a bit more of a blood feud of sorts. I was muted. We have it set up underneath the ring for our special singles contest and for the 2 out of 3 falls tag team match that there are only light tubes underneath the ring, much like in the match after this one, because, well, it's a light tube deathmatch gauntlet eliminator, so we need every single square inch underneath the ring to be light tubes, so that we have enough for those 10 wrestlers to annihilate each other with for Jan Torres' Hardcore Championship. But never mind that, because we are still emanating live from Miami, Florida as CCW conquer it. You can see a glimpse of Earl David wearing his special Miami shirt. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a singles bout scheduled for one fall. Introducing the competitors first. Coming his way down now, being accompanied to the ring by and representing the Belfast Skull Crushers. Fighting at the pink corner, weighing in tonight at 243 pounds. He is the loose cannon, Joshua Damian. And I was stretching whilst I was muted before, so don't worry, Nave. Your redeems, your channel points have been observed. And this is me opening a letter so that I can have a look and see who our participants for the ATW Hardcore Championship match are after this. And I will be putting up a lovely little graphic with Jane Torres on it to hide from you, the viewing faithful, who the competitors are in that gauntlet eliminator. Every entry order-wise will be randomized, and that is a commendable field. We throw it back down to the ring announcer, Rick Rome. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing his opponent, crunching his way down now, being accompanied to the ring by and representing the Puerto Rican Punishment Brigade, fighting out of the blue corner, winged tonight at 255 pounds, Jesus Diaz. And well, the damage from Simo White pile driving VJ on the concrete of the Colossal CM is still seen to this day. The neck brace still firmly around the poor man's neck. He is slated to be losing the neck brace in the not too distant future, but rumor has it it will be a bit of revenge occurring in the not too distant future, because Captain Boricua's favourite gladiator has issued a challenge to Simo White for a singles contest. We'll see if Simo White is inclined to accept, and if VJ can get a bit of revenge for that horrible pile driver that's taken him out of competition for the last wee while. Joshua Damian winning the power exchange here against Captain Boricua. Loose Cannon and Captain Boricua have been at each other's throats. The whole of BSK and the Puerto Rican Punishment Brigade have been at each other's throats, really, because in our first preseason tournament, we saw the eventual winner of that tournament, Jesus Diaz, eliminate Jason Travis from it. Then we wound up seeing a trios bout between these two teams, all 6 of them involved. Oh, VJ making his presence felt. It's like, oh, you leave, because I'm not afraid to beat up a man in a neck brace, says Joshua Damian. That one was won by BSK. Then we saw these two competitors made it to the second round of the 4-3-2-1 tournament, and eventually, in the triple threat, it was them two and the eventual winner of that triple threat, Leo Kobayashi. They could not keep their hands off each other, and they were, frankly, they cost each other and themselves the match by focusing on one another. And Leo Kobayashi earned his victory, definitely, but it was certainly helped along by the antics of these two, and they had a tag match in the lead up. It was originally going to be Travis and Harris versus VJ and Ewing, but well, we saw what Simo White did to VJ, so it ended up being Jesus Diaz and John Ewing teaming up and defeating Austin Travis and Jason Harris. But now it's Joshua Damian versus Jesus Diaz, and no love lost between these two. Here is CCW Conquer Miami. God, big stretch happening to the limbs, and it's not a refreshing sort like that, which I just had to do courtesy of the points redemptions. And into the pinfall now. Earl David there to count. 1. Kick out. And oh, mountain and ground and pound, and using the taped fist to help along, get a bit more grip. More likely to rend flesh, tear a hole. Yeah, I mean, the double submission in the First Blood Championship matches, it's twice he's done that. He did it when Ghostman won the championship. He tapped out Ghostman twice. And he tapped out Caleb Adams twice. Didn't win either of those matches. The match he won, he didn't tap out Ghostman twice. It's an interesting strategy by Siffy, but in any case, getting sent Irish Whip off the ropes. Oh, dropkick. If we're just going to go for a Hurricanrana the way he leapt in, but no, that dropkick just about taken off Jesus Diaz's nose. And from the blue corner, that big splat. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, do not be surprised if we don't see Joshua Damon in competition for a while, and whenever he does return, if he's wearing knee braces, because that man just ate shit on the apron. There is no other way to put it. Dear Lord. VJ trying to say it's not worth it. Joshua Damon just arguing with him. And I think VJ, uncharacteristically considering the blood feud that's going on between these two groups, was trying to save the loose cannon from himself. And Joshua Damon was having none of it. So VJ threw up his hands. He's like, I've been out of competition for the last couple weeks because of CMO White. You don't want to go down that path. You don't want to put your body on the line like that. Goddamn. One, kick out. Joshua Damon defiant. The loose cannon not taking VJ's words to heart. And Jesus Diaz, Captain Boricua, we saw in the preseason tournaments, he is not the most forgiving of swords. And you can see it immediately going after the knee. Oh, Joshua Damon had to punch his way free, but oh, he's limping, and you can see it. Joshua Damon should have just taken the count out loss. His career is now in jeopardy because Jesus Diaz will target those legs. And it'll be his mission to make sure that physically Joshua Damon can't walk out of Miami. He'll have to be wheeled onto the plane if he doesn't give up. Oh my god. This is just the darkness of Jesus Diaz. Like, John Ewing VJ. Oh god, TKO. That is willing goons for sure, but they're a bit more humanitarian than him. And, oh, thank you, Joshua Damon, for not kicking out. I think Jason Travis or Austin Harris must have said something to him. Live to fight another day. We see it here. Oh. And you could see VJ immediately was just cringing in the corner. And in between those two replays, VJ was pleading with Joshua Damon to just take the count out loss, please. Save your career. And he threw him up onto the shoulders for the TKO. And Jason Travis, you see it. Jason Travis just there leaning in and telling, you can see Joshua Damon talking back. But he listened to his teammate. And ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner, Jesus Diaz. Oh my. That is, I mean, you hate to see like wipeouts like that. You really do, but thankfully, ow. Thankfully, Joshua Damon listened. But now I'm going to throw up this here so that y'all can't see me setting up this match. Light Tube Eliminator Gauntlet. And his name is John Cena.
And his name is John Cena!
Yeah, you kind of got it. Yeah. Exactly. Where is the champion? There's the champion. I'm going... Okay, actually, Ben, I want you to tell me what to do. Do I put Jan Torres in his tag team outfit, or do I put him in the black outfit? This is your choice. Because oh, okay, I see what's going on here. Keep the jacket, sweet. I have to, like, I made the Light Tube Gauntlet Eliminator match, like I pre-made it out like in the custom matches area, but because this game's stupid, it's not letting me change the participants, so I have to recreate it manually. So enjoy the sounds of me just slowly fighting 2K's menus. I should have tested this, but I had the slightest bit of faith that 2K wasn't completely, completely bonkers. Right. Sweet. Change participants. There we go. Look at that. I can actually pick the participants. Isn't that a novel idea? Oakley dokley. Let me get the list of competitors in front of my face. It will be that person, yep. This person, yep, that person is in. That person's in. That one is in. Yeah, that is a very good question you have just raised in chat, Ben. Hardcore Championship being held hostage by Jane. Will it stay in the hands of him? Perhaps another CCW guy? Or back to ATWE? We'll see. Where's the next person on this list? Oh, yeah, kind of need to put the champion in. Actually, champion in their second attire. That one. That one. That one. This one. I need to. Ah, it should just be. It should just be you. There we go. Wonderful. Match options. Title match there. We'll just okay. You in your jacket. Then double check the participants are still the same. Beautiful. Okay. Toodle band, thanks for popping in. We'll leave the fate of your championship up to those that are competing for it. Thanks for popping in. Once more. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a 10-person light tube deathmatch gauntlet eliminator, and it's for the ATWE Hardcore Championship. The rules are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. Every 30 seconds, another superstar will enter. Elimination can only occur by pinfall or submission. The match will continue until 1 superstar remains, and that superstar will be declared the winner and ATWE's Hardcore Champion. Introducing the competitors first. The challenger who drew number 1. Currently making his way down the aisle, fighting out of the pink corner, weighing it tonight at 226 pounds, representing Destin. He is the undisputed future of French professional wrestling, Hank Allen. And Hank Allen gonna have to live up to his French Iron Man moniker that he has used in the past, because during the short straw entry number 1 and 8 mystery competitors for him to fight. Could be ATWE stars, could be CCW stars, could be a bit of both. Like, here it is with Hank Allen. The random gods decided who it would be, and let's find out together who it is. Minoru Takayama, your referee for this contest. And the champion has drawn number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, now the participant who drew number 2. Currently makes his way down the aisle, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in tonight at 227 pounds, representing 5 Point, he is the current reigning and defending ATWE Hardcore Champion, Mr. Amazing Jaden Torres. And Mr. Amazing does not look amused. He was gonna wear his jacket no matter what entry he came in. And I guess apparently no, I'm not allowed to put you in the black attire. I did select his second attire here, so... He said no, I'm in CCW. Jane Torres, Mr. Amazing himself, said I'm in CCW. I'm a CCW guy, I'm wearing my CCW gear. Get out of here trying to make me wear the black attire. He mad. Very mad, and not only is he mad, the suggestion, he took umbrage with the fact that he was expected to wrestle in his black jacket. He said, no, I'm going into a gauntlet eliminator. It's a light tube death match. Sure, it could absorb some of the blows, but no, I'm here, I'm entry number 1, I'm going the long haul. Screw you guys. I'm taking off this jacket. There it is, the Hardcore Championship of ATWE. And, oh, are we getting proper ring introductions? Ladies and gentlemen, reintroducing nobody, because, yeah, he's wearing his 5 Point team gear, and there it is, Minoru Takayama wearing, actually, I believe shorts, knee pads. Nice little polo. Wow. I guess he didn't want to go as colourful as his compatriots, but the senior official still wearing pay-per-view attire garb. We're underway, gauntlet eliminator style light tube death match. These two starting off. Oh, gut wrench slam immediately. 2. Ooh, kick out at 1, just about a 2 already out of Mr. Amazing. Big uppercut. Irish whip off the ropes. Duck down. Leapfrog. The first 30 seconds have just about already passed, and oh, flown down, and gotta kick him across the chest as the second challenger is revealed. And ladies and gentlemen, currently makes his way down the aisle, representing Stagnation, Kyorai Shimoto. And the match god, the living legend, has arrived. Not a very favourable start if you... Oh, Mr. Amazing obviously entering first, but the living legend himself... Oh, getting caught that neckbreaker springboard, Phoenix Splash, dear Lord Key, and what a forearm, just dropping match god. Poor Sotelo is going to be in the main event, so Kirai looking to make sure it's not just World Heavyweight Championship gold coming their way, and Martial Mayhem Championship shot in the future for Sotelo too, after beating Ace Valor. And is that someone else from Stagnation? No, that is Zach, currently making his way down the aisle. You'd be mistaken for believing, or you wouldn't be blamed for believing it. And oh god, Hank Allen's got the light tube. Hank Allen has the light tube. Oh my god, Zach got into the ring just in time. Jane Torres has a light tube too. Oh my god, they both busted their light tubes over each other's heads, but Jane Torres went down. Hank Allen's a psychopath. He did not. He just ate his light tube. God damn. And here comes entry number 5. 2 different counts were going on in the crowd. I was confused. Oh my. Is that Andrea Steele? I believe that's Andrea Steele. She has competed here in CCW, but primarily an ATWE superstar. And oh god, just palm strikes to where the steel, oh excuse me, where the light tube exploded on his face. Oh, sit out bomb. Forearms to the smaller back of the living legend. Turned around as Mr. Amazing. Andrea Steele just rake in the back and gets kicked in the spine by Hank Allen from behind it. Oh god, drop kick to the back of the head. Christ. Oh, Kirai's found another light tube. And shattering across Andrea Steele, and Danny Pumpkin arriving. Oh, trying to drop kick the leg of Zach, and the A1 Classic winner wanting nothing to do with Danny Pumpkin. 1, 2, kick out by Hank Allen. I believe Andrea Steele is just on the ground, ramp side, as Danny Pumpkin's just up there. She is, she's popping up now. 6 competitors thus far. Here comes number 7 in 3, 2, 1. Oh god, the bridge. 1, 2, kick out. Oh shit. Nasir Al-Jalal is here, and Danny Pumpkin's gonna meet him. Oh my god, just cutting him down, and oh, what a heel hook. The kick. Oh, Nasir rising immediately. Danny Pumpkin sensed it. Sling blade now. Drop kick to the side of the face. And the 8th competitor that will be able to fit. Oh my god, Danny Pumpkin, yeah, indeed. Oof. Oh, gets put down. And oh my, bad intentions by Kirai. Oh god, Pierce Perch there, Saxon is here, and oh my god, sprang right into the DDT. Andrea Steele could be out, but Nasir Al-Jalal taking the gourd in hand and bouncing it. Oh my god. Zach calling over Mr. Amazing, but Kirai has a different idea. Now he's calling over Mr. Amazing, but Jane Torres just ignoring them both, and I guess the 2 Black and Orange will reignite their fighting. Oh god, Pierce Birch taking down Hank Allen. Drop kicks by both Andrea Steele and Jane Torres, putting down the Nasir Al-Jalal as far as I can tell. And reminder for those folks that don't follow 2K regularly, we can only have 8 wrestlers out here at once, so someone needs to be eliminated for the final 2 participants to make their way here, whoever those final 2 are. Of course, it's a 10-person match, this eliminated gauntlet, and oh, jumps over. Kick attempt by Pierce Birch, but gets caught the waist lift side slam. Hung out to dry Andrea Steele. Uh-oh. From the second rope, gut wrench, the Gord's gonna die, gut wrench superplex, right on top of Kirai, who now deadlift, German suplex with the bridge, double pad, 1, 2, kick out by both. Danny Pumpkin, Kirai Shimoto both kicking out at 2, and roll, what the hell are you doing there, Pierce Birch? Oh my god, back body drop to Nasir Al-Jalal, another light tube brought out from under the ring by Mr. Amazing, and uh-oh. Kirai gonna kill us. Gonna kill us all. Just aiming straight down. Oh, gut wrench powerbomb. Kirai Shimoto might be eliminated here. Rip counter 1, 2, 3. Kirai Shimoto has been eliminated. Then the first man out is the 3rd man in. Or 3rd competitor in, I guess. Chop getting both Pumpkin and Zach. Oh my god. Oh my god. Danny Pumpkin's feet colliding with Hank Allen's face. Oh god. Down goes Pumpkin though. 1, 2, 3. And out goes Pumpkin. Sling blade. Hung out to dry. Mr. Amazing just hanging out on the outside of the ring. Jane Torres with an pardon the pun, amazing strategy here. If he's not in the ring, he can't be eliminated. It's not falls count anywhere, so neck breaker, straight jacket bridle. Oh god, into the pin. Hello. 2. Interesting pinning combination. Oh my. Oh god, armbar. Oh my god, arch KOs Andrea Steele onto Zach. Zach did not take kindly. German suplex over Andrea Steele's head. Oh my god, went for a cutter, I think. Gets caught the power slam. Oh god, King Kong drop. Pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out. Into the pink corner goes Hank Allen. Zach with someone in mind as the 9th competitor is going to make their way to the ring. Head scissor. DDT. Into the bed. Who's number 9? I can't tell. 1, 2, 3. Pierce Birch has been eliminated, and Christy Knight's number 9. Leapfrogging over somebody on the outside of the ring, I believe. Nasir Al-Jalal is who she leapfrogged. And immediately going after Andrea Steele. Oh, heck. Another light you brought into the put out from underneath the ring. Zack is just twitching out, and entry number 10 making their arrival soon. Jane Torres just broke up the pin, saving Andrea Steele. What? Oh, here comes Morgan Justice. Oh, God. I mean, quite a few dual contracted wrestlers in this one, but Torres, the only CCW only wrestler. Oh, God, hammerlock drop. But Jane Torres, I'll again make note, Jane Torres saved Andrea Steele from Christy Knight's pin. She might have been able to kick out, but she didn't have to, courtesy of Mr. Amazing. Is there something to be read into that? I don't know. But, oh, rolled into the ring. Morgan Justice gets caught. Christy Knight. Christy Knight. Full Nelson slam. Pin on Hank Allen. Zack trying to throw the light tube into the ring. Didn't quite land it. Mr. Amazing now. Oh, God, Colossal. Down goes Christy Knight. 1, 2, 3. Out goes Christy Knight. As something was happening in the background. Not entirely sure what all, but... Oh, God. Pin on the champ. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. There's a sit-out powerbomb to Andrea Steele in the background. Zack floating over for the pin, perhaps to win the 1. Kick out. Jane Torres now. Lifting up Hank Allen. Oh, God. Eat the knee into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Hank Allen's been eliminated. This is going to be one of those things where I will be doing the record keeping for this match after the pay-per-view. So the 10 competitors involved in this one, we will have to wait to be updated on their win-loss records here in CCW after this. But Morgan Justice now dragging Jane Torres over to the turnbuckle. I almost called him Fear Gotchinami because I'm so used to those colours being worn by the Kick Demon. Oh, God, up to top rope. Morgan Justice gonna fly. But Andrea Steele coming in and returning the favor for Jane Torres, saving him. Mr. Amazing and Andrea Steele, apparently an alliance of sorts formed. Saving him from Morgan Justice. Oh! Backstabber into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Morgan Justice has been eliminated. I think there's some sort of pact here between Andrea Steele and Jane Torres. Or at least just a mutual understanding, because they looked at each other and they've decided not to go after each other. Oh, Steele with the steel steps. Zack entering the ring to see Al Jalal in there as well. Gets intercepted. Oh, Zack taking down the champ. Zack going for the pin, perhaps to win here. 1, 2, kick out. I mean, it's not the worst strategy in the world if you're the champion. You enter first, you make an ally of Andrea Steele. She saves her from Morgan Justice. And whatever top rope maneuver she had in mind, but armbar now. Copycat on the outside. The champion taps, the champion taps. Mr. Amazing Jane Torres tapping out, and we're going to have a new champion, folks. Will it be Zack? Will it be Andrea Steele? Will it be Nasir Al-Jalal? We'll find out. Good God. Mr. Amazing forced to tap by the A1 Classic winner, and A1 Classic winner is just kind of, I don't know what you want to call it, but he was shaking. Drop down. Oh, kitchen sink. Now into the corner. Oh, please do the move. Andrea Steele ignores Zack. Oh, I thought there was going to be a top rope move onto those steel steps. That would have been hellaciously violent. Oh, God, that's good big boot. Into the pin. Collapse into it. Rip counts 1, 2. Kick out by Zack, but... Oh, my God. Andrea Steele just absorbed the light tube. Leg drop. DDT. Into the pin. Referee Minoru Takayama count in 1, 2, 3. Nasir Al-Jalal gets dropped and eliminated. It's either Andrea Steele or Zack here to win this match. Let's see how Jalal. Oh my god! Just. Oh my god, bouncing off the rope and just. I think that was a tope con low into spiral tap of sorts. Andrea is still busting out a maneuver and. Oh god, deadlift German. Oh, spiking her on the back of her head. Zach now pulling her to her feet. What's he got in mind? Back into the center ring, of course, that's the only place this match can finish. But he's grabbed a light tube, no. Or maybe a light tube death match, but he doesn't want to use it. That could prove to be his detriment, though. Andrew's still pacing, waiting for Zack to return to the ring, but he's just... Oh, God. Goes for that maneuver again, catching him flush with the boot this time, a dropkick variant. He wasn't coming into the ring. He didn't want to finish this. Andrew still, though, had other plans in mind, sends him into the ring. Follows through up to the top rope instead, actually. From the top, Andrew still calling Zack to his feet. Bad intentions. Moonsault. Oh, went for the... I think she's going for the Swanton cutter. But off the ropes now. Drew gets caught. Armbar. This is why I love that a champion. Will Andrea still be able to escape? Will she be forced to tap? She's forced to tap out. Your A1 Classic winner is now Hardcore Champion. And oh my god, backing up the ref does not appreciate the fact that he had to win this here in CCW. Zack, an ATWE loyalist, it would seem, took his prize and intimidated referee Minoru Takayama out of here. But here is the new champion, folks, and look at it, he's telling the camera to come close. This belongs around my waist. It belongs to ATWE, the Hardcore Championship. Won there by Zack. Well, I suppose in that case, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get back to our singles competitions. Drake Henry, no, not that arena, Jordan. Here we go, Drake Henry in this arena. It's gonna be brotherly. We're not in the city of brotherly love, which is good because we're not about to see it. Cletus here to take on his brother. Buckwheat singles competition. Accompanied to the ring by Destined and by Pearl. Yeah, indeed, Mixie, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a singles bout scheduled for one fall. Introducing the competitors first. Connie makes way down now, being accompanied to the ring by Pearl. Fighting out of the pink corner, weighing tonight at 235 pounds. Cletus. Well, Cletus and Pearl both a bit distraught, really, at the attitude change of Buckwheat since joining Destined. Of course, he's joined due to losing to Angus White in a singles competition. The stipulation was if he won, himself and Cletus would get a tag title shot for the ATW World Tag Team Championships that Destined held at that point. But if he lost, he had to join Destined, and well, you can see what he's wearing, you can see the attitude he's adopted recently. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing his opponent. Currently makes his way down, now fighting out of the blue corner, being accompanied to the ring by and representing Destined. Weighing tonight at 230 pounds. He is the country wrestle killer, Buckwheat. We saw Hank Allen in the last match, the first entrant, and unfortunately for Destined, he did not bring gold to them, to Hank Allen, but I'm sure that Buckwheat's about to bring glory and blood for Destined because, well, you can see the look on his face. There was a slight bit of jovialness between the brother-sister duo of Pearl and Cletus as they were making their way to the ring, but game face on for Buckwheat. He's here to hurt his brother and nothing else. Oh my god, and he's certainly starting off the match with a statement. That thrust kick, dear lord. Tried to springboard or escape the ring, did Cletus, but Buckwheat, the waistlock, immediately just grabbed a hold of his brother and just muscling him around. Squeezing some of the life out of him, and now, picks him up, drives him down. And what little teeth he had, maybe gone after that kick, and then just the way his face bounced off the apron, roll through, drop kick. Now, oh my god, Buckwheat elbowing, oh my god, elbows right to the top of the head, perhaps trying to bust open his brother here. Cletus getting pinned, and nasty way of doing it too. The fist across the face, kick to the thigh, punch, no, blocks it, punches twice. Cletus, you gotta fight back, that gets blocked and punch twice again. Cletus finally landing one, but Buckwheat chopping him back for good measure. Slapped now by Buckwheat, to Buckwheat. Buckwheat with one himself, chopped by Cletus, chop to the side of the face, overhand palm. Slap across the cheek, and then a drop kick. Cletus getting dropped there by Buckwheat. Dear lord. Kick, punch. Double knees to the arm. And the Country Lesu killer is showing no mercy for Cletus, whilst his brother, he doesn't want to hurt Buckwheat. Not really. This match coming about because Buckwheat wants to prove. And you can see Pearl just looking just horrified at ringside at what his brother's willing to do. Drop down. Oh god, drop kick. And I think the spur might have caught. Yeah, the spur on the boot, I think, caught Buckwheat because he's bleeding just across the eye. And now, ramping it up. Through the legs. Oh my god, I think Cletus has realized that Buckwheat's not here to play. This ain't a play fight. This ain't a scrap. This is a war. As far as Buckwheat's concerned, he's here to kill his brother. My god. Into the neutral corner. Kicking him. And, oh god, kicks the midsection. Springboard. Leg drop, hanging him on the... guillotine on the bottom. And, springs in with the leg drop on the impact. Into the pin this time, 1. Ooh, still a 1 count though. Up to his feet. Oh god, super kick. And to the pin. 1, 2, 3. Holy shit. These two. No love lost between the brothers. God, those feet of Buckwheat quite lethal. And then that leg drop, god damn. Well, CCW conquer Miami, and Buckwheat, you can see just the concern on the face of Pearl on the outside before she had to look away for the free. She's checking on him on the outside, but Buckwheat, I mean, Cletus drew blood first, or drew blood in general, but Buckwheat winning this one. And look at that. Just no remorse on the face of Buckwheat. That is an intimidating look, to be frank. But speaking of intimidating, ladies and gentlemen, now we go to 8. I deleted the wrong thing before. That's fine. Now we go on. So what ought to be a brutal affair, I suspect. As Stagnation's Fred Gondrel and Kayla will be teaming up here against the Nations. Veronica Showtime, Melissa Blackwell. We've already seen members of either group appear thus far tonight. Siffy losing the First Blood Championship. Kira Ishimoto not doing so well in the Light Tube Deathmatch Gauntlet and Eliminator. But both will be looking to turn it around here. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a tag team steel cage match. Introducing the competitors first. Currently making their way down, now fighting out of the pink corner, weighing tonight at a total combined weight of 392 pounds. The team of Kayla and Fred Gumdrol. Stagnation. You can see that there. Fred looking aggressive. He does not like this Floridian crowd. We got a fan of Stagnation in the chat, it would seem. There are only 3 guarantees in life: death, taxes, and you will join Stagnation. These two know that truth intimately. They're looking to make sure that the Nation learn it as well. Joseph Anarchy is yet to learn that, but we saw some very underhanded tactics used on ATWE Live episode number 19 just yesterday, where Fred and Key were defeated by the recently reunited Veronica Showtime and Joseph Anarchy, but there was blatant low blows. The ref counted 10 on either Anarchy or Showtime. Can't recall right now off the top of my head, but it should have been a victory for Stagnation. But the referee counted 10, did not call the end of the match. It was a 10 count. Unless he's going to pretend that it was a 20 count that was needed, but... Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing their opponents. Currently made their way down, now fighting out of the blue corner. Weighing in tonight at a weight of Melissa Blackwell's 155 pounds plus whatever Veronica weighs that we do not actually say aloud. The team of Veronica Showtime, Melissa Blackwell, the Nation. I've been told to not say Veronica Showtime's weight in the past, so we shan't. 155 pounds plus of Veronica Showtime with of the Nation here inside the ring. Now looking to keep up the momentum, really. Here against Stagnation, they are set for a crash course at ATWE Crash Course. A 4-on-4 Falls Count Anywhere elimination style matchup. There won't be falls counting anywhere here though. It's either inside the cage or escaping the cage. Oh, big upcut DDT. And the leaders of the respective groups both went down straight away. Kayla and Blackwell now fighting it. Earl David now gets to be on boring cage duty. Drake Henry had a turn earlier. And I believe Minoru Takayama is scheduled to be the official for the Martian Mayhem bout. Oh, God. Damn. Yep. Goodness me, this... Oof, just clobbering blows there by Fred, and... Oh, went for a big boot on Melissa, but Blackwell had eyes in the back of her head or something, because she sensed it coming. Drop kick, puts down Veronica. Say, no, don't hit Kayla. And in the corner, headbutt. Oh, step up insecurity on the ropes and just stomping away on Melissa in the corner is Fred. And Kayla calling the ref to open the cage door. She's going to escape through the door by the looks of it, or maybe not. Springboard, drop. Oh, I thought leg drop, and no. I thought she was going for the drop kick to Blackwell, who was on Fred's shoulders, and now from the top, the elbow drop, and Fred now starting to escape the cage. Kayla looks up, sees it, and I believe he is choosing to trust Kayla to handle the rest of the Nation by himself. Veronica Showtime noticing Fred on the climb. Perhaps she's going to be able to stop him before he can escape it. No, not quite. He's escaped. Kayla's going for the pin. The rules of this match is either escape, both members of your team escaping the cage, or I believe it's not elimination. A pinfall or submission can also end this match at any time, and perhaps a bit of a misstep calculation-wise by Fred. Fred was running around on the outside, perhaps trying to break the fall. Veronica now ascending out as well, escaping the cage too. Kayla being worked on by Melissa Blackwell, center of the ring. Of course, we saw on the last Titans, Melissa Blackwell defeating Kayla using some underhanded tactics as well. The feet on the rope was what secured the victory for herself. So, stagnation, turnabout's fair play, one would argue, but oh, crowns her. Double Alexander from the top. Referee down in one. But only the one. We now turn our attention to effectively a continuation of the match on Titans number 8. Armbar cinched in. And oh, Fred just taunting on the outside. Perhaps he's trying to channel some of his power to Kayla, and perhaps it worked because Kayla back in this one. No, DDT gets caught. Oh. Melissa Blackwell trying to climb now, trying to escape. Fred trying to yell. Kayla starting to stir now. Up on her feet. Melissa Blackwell trying to climb over the edge of the cage now. She made it to the top, uninterrupted, but Kayla's going to stop Melissa Blackwell from making it over the top and out of the cage. Pulling it down by a leg and just punching her fire on the way down. Now, oh, got punched to the back of the head. Oh, no. Oh my god, slamming Melissa Blackwell face first off the scrap trap. And just yelling at the crowd who were horrified about it. Kicked in midsection. Kayla, Kaisha! Center of the ring into the pin. Referee down again. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. And Veronica on the outside just bulldogging Fred. Saying, what you going to do about it, Kayla? What you going to do? Oh, God. And, oh, Fred does not look impressed. Oh, kitchen sink to Kayla on the inside the ring. A stare-off of monumental proportions. Those two have had issues since 2016. Oh, God, small package driver. 1, 2, kick out by Kayla. And Fred just turning his back to Veronica Showtime, daring her really to do something, and she just slapping her ass in his general direction. That's... Yep. Kayla taps out on the inside of the ring, and I don't necessarily blame her because she kind of got left high and dry by Fred at the beginning of that match. He escaped the cage as soon as possible, meaning that she was stuck in a 2-on-1 situation for a while. Veronica Showtime escaped the cage just to attack Fred. But in the end, Melissa Blackwell once again putting down Kayla. The nation emerging victorious here. Six wins here in CCW this season for Blackwell. Fred at 3 losses, only 2 wins for himself. Only 2 losses for Melissa Blackwell. And I'm looking for Kayla and Veronica Showtime on a list now to update the win-loss. 5 and 6 for Veronica, and look at the shit-eating grin on that girl. Goddamn. 2 and 6 now for Kayla, but those 2 victories both coming over Veronica Showtime. once just kind of a shock, fear. Oh, a count-out win in the pre-season tournaments, and then a 2-0 victory in the 2 out of 3 falls match inside the Hell in a Cell that they had. Ladies and gentlemen, now we move on to our next contest, which is another of those singles bouts. This referee will be Drake Henry, and he will be calling it as we see a little bit of a grudge match here. Oh, 10 of them? How? My heads. Right in the faces. But we'll be seeing Wesley Reed and Ryoma fighting after that, well, brutal powerbomb toss that Reed did to Ryoma onto the steel steps inside that Marshall Mayhem Championship Contendership Eliminator. Let me just double check my facts. That was Ryoma that sent him flying. Yeah, Wesley Reed sent Ryoma flying and he just landed horrifically on the steel steps. Reed did wind up wiped out on the steel steps later in that match himself, but never mind that, because ladies and gentlemen, all I got to ask is a singles bout scheduled for one fall. Introducing the competitors first. Currently makes way down now, fighting out of the pink corner, weighing in tonight at 250 pounds. Wesley Reed. Wesley Reed has had a very touch and go start here in CCW. But he's a violent man, a powerful man. This is a hoss battle, a hoss fight, if you will. Jamaican native looking to just power through anybody that steps across the ring from him. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing his opponent, Conor makes way down, now fighting out of the blue corner, weighing tonight at 273 pounds. He is the Tiger of Kyoto, Ryoma. As you can tell from his shirt, hailing from Kyoto, Japan. Japan versus Jamaica. Let's see which countries produced the more brutal hoss. Of course, weapons were legal in the last matchup that they competed in, that 20-person gauntlet eliminator. There was no disqualification just due to the nature of it, and as such we saw a lot of weapon usage in it. Ryoma though, he's not a happy camper. Got sent, well, he got thrown across the ring and landed horrifically on the steel steps, courtesy of this man. And you saw that he just barked at the Tiger, said, "Come on, kitty cat." Oh my god, big punch is to start off, and the forearm Ryoma. Oh, he just absorbed those. Oh god, EMP. Reed dropped some life brought back into him now with that move, but you saw Wesley Reed. Oh god, another EMP. Wesley Reed. Oh god, you can see just how shaky he is, and stepped on him and then sent on him. Christ. Wesley Reed trying to crawl away, gets caught. The STF cinched in. Is Reed gonna tap? No. Oh my god, Wesley Reed using his power there just to roll Ryoma off and just... Oh. And still, Ryoma just absorbing these blows. Off the ropes now. Oh, goes behind. German suplex. Oh, right on the neck. Flown him over into the pin. Leg hooked and one. Kick out at one. Reed. I don't think Reed was expecting Ryoma to be able to just absorb blows like that. Forearm now. Punch turns him around. Clubbing blow to the back. And Reed is like, what the hell are you made of? Those double axe handles of Reed are enough to... Oh, revenge. Oh, to the apron. Swings his head into... Oh, God. The steel beam. First the spine realigned upon it, and then gets swung face first into it. Ryoma's collecting a receipt here tonight, folks. Now face bounced off the apron. The Tiger of Kyoto doesn't... I don't think he cares about winning. I think he cares about retribution. Down to 7. 8. And just telling Reed to get back in. Is Reed going to beat the count? Just barely. Oh, chop swung far over his head, and now... Oh, blocks the punch. Hits one. Chop. Punch. Punch caught. Punches him again. And then a chop to follow through. Punch missed the head of Reed. Oh, but the overhand palm shot. Now, German suplex right into the center of the ring, into the pin. I don't blame him the way he bounced on his neck. 1 to cap though Reed, a tough soldier. Oh God, Sleeper on the ground. Tiger Kyoto just sinking into the sleeper hold. Is Reed going to be able to escape? Was he going to fade? No, he's going to tap. Dear Lord Ryoma. Christ almighty, that was scary. This here, pull. And then swung his head and bounced his face off the mat. You can see it there, the apron. Oh. And this here just, oh. Brutal German, and then just sinking in the sleeper hold. And I think Wesley Reed was starting to panic. He could feel darkness seeping into the corner of his vision. He could feel that he was going to go out. The white tiger is no longer the scariest tiger here. In CCW, Tiger of Kyoto, Ryoma putting down Wesley Reed. But, oh my God, whilst I update the win-loss records briefly, momentarily, that is just, frankly, a scary sight to see, that match. Well, now we move on to Marshall Mayhem. The challenger Cameron Payne looks to dethrone Deshaun Walker. She challenges for the Marshall Mayhem Championship. We talked in the last match about that 20-person eliminator gauntlet to determine number 1 contender. Well, Cameron Payne won that entire damn thing, and she's the person that will be challenging Walker here. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a Marshall Mayhem, and it is for the Marshall Mayhem Championship. The rules are as follows. There is no pinfalls. There is no escape. There is only submission. Well, the challenger, hearing the ominous words, making her way down to ringside now. Herself and the Cole did manage to defeat the champions team of the Removal Squad and Deshaun Walker on the last episode of Titans before we came across the world to Miami, Florida. But will the Canadian Sweet Assassin be able to repeat her winning ways? Will she be 3-0 in CCW, or will this halt her momentum with a dead stop? You can see she looks serious, she looks ready to fight, she looks like she's in for a hell of a night, and quite frankly you are, because this is not the sort of contest I'd want to be in. And the song you hear right now is incredibly accurate, I'd say. Somebody gonna get their ass kicked, that's for sure. Marshall Mayhem Championship proudly over the shoulder of Deshaun Walker, the only man, the only competitor, the only person really to defeat T-Dog inside Marshall Mayhem. Mr. Marshall Mayhem, 7 successful defenses of that championship. Deshaun Walker, despite that championship being around since 2020, is only the second champion, folks. T-Dog went on a tear through Season 6 of ATWE, Season 2 of CCW, because that championship was across both brands back then as well. Defended it regularly, and nobody could defeat him inside Marshall Mayhem. Nobody, that is, until Deshaun Walker got his shot. Speaking of T-Dog and Marshall Mayhem, that is the stipulation the Sacktown Outlaws have picked for their title defense against Destin at Crash Course. Hank Allen Buckwheat will be going up against Jeffrey and T-Dog in Marshall Mayhem rules, which I don't know how well they'll adapt to it, but they are a pair of violent bastards, and about to see a showcase of some violent bastards in Marshall Mayhem rules right now, because this championship is on the line. Let's throw down for the ring introductions of the competitors. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the competitors. First to my right, the challenger. She is fighting out at the pink corner, weighing in tonight at 121 pounds. The Canadian Sweet Assassin, Cameron Payne. Ladies and gentlemen, now to my left, the champion. Fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in tonight at 228 pounds, representing Hells and Dreams. He's the current reigning and defending Marshall Mayhem champion. Primetime, Deshaun Walker. And Walker taking another look at the championship. Your referee, Minoru Takayama. He presents it to the challenger. Let the champion have his final glance, and now going to present the title to the crowd. That is what they're fighting for. And the scrap trap lowered down around them for the third time tonight. And I pressed the wrong button. There we go. Oh god, forearms immediately. Lufez into the forearm barrage by Walker. Payne up to her feet, gets caught though, the punches. Pop up, Samoa drop. Walker just starting off brutally, brilliantly, like a ballistic missile, just firing away and straight into a Boston Crab. Hasn't quite got the other foot hooked in, but relinquishes it once he realizes. And oh, bad intentions. Punch. Oh god, gut wrench, suplex. Walker just out the gate straight away with a lot of offense. Deadlift gut wrench this time. I mean, only 121 pounds. He's got 107 pounds on her. So the size differential of this very tall, very powerful individual. Lean, mean fighting machine, but she's much leaner. And the height differential is coming into play as well because the reach of Walker here. Big, oh god. Uranagi slam, god damn. Up to the top rope now. Walker ascending the scrap trap. Using it to steady himself as he goes and crowns with the double axe handle. It's the only way you're getting crowned tonight, says Walker. Payne, deadlift powerbomb. Floating through, final flash, knee strike. God damn. Deshaun now punching her foot. Ow. Rude. Fireman's carry, got her up. And then just, oh god, snake eyes on the turnbuckle. And just lift her up by the throat, sidewalk, slam, backbreaker instead, goddamn. Pendulum style across the knee. And a second drive right into the small of the back. Pulling herself up on the ropes. Oh, lariat. And I think her head bounced off the cage. And he's calling for the end now. He's... oh, went for a brutal knee. Did Walker lariat now. She's got to start trying to fight back. He's fighting back to his feet. But that's the lariat. Super kick. That's the first bit of offense. Cameron Payne's got an all match. Now grabbing a hold of him. Maintaining wrist control. Just stomped the side of his face. God damn. She's got to try something here. Oh, he's married. Oh, okay, hello. Oh, headbutts, not exactly where you would have expected that to go with the way she started that. God damn, Cameron Payne. Some mind games, just trying to unsettle, disorient the champion, pulling him to his feet. Now, what she got in mind? Irish whip, sets him off the ropes. Oh, went to drop kick, but no, avoided it, and oh god, flown through. DDT, dear lord, just twisting him up around the arm, and then spiking him on his head. He's pulling himself to his feet against the ropes, but trapped there between. Oh god, face off the cage, forearm into the back, again, but the first time his face bounced off the scrap trap. Oh, what a forearm! Ringing free to hand, and now drop down, leapfrog, roll through, thrust kick. Oh god, no. Oh, yeah! Just drove the knee brace right through her face, and now boot across the jaw. Hammerlock, grabbing the other arm. Oh god, just wrenching her fingers back. Christ, double knees to the smaller back. Oof. The Sean Walker, proving that he has the vicious edge needed. Oh, to beat a Marshall Mayhem champion, and now once again looking for that running knee. Oh, final flash, just about to turn the nose inside out, and calling her up to her feet again. He's not finished. Step up. Oh, went for the double foot stomp to the back of the head, but Lariat just barely avoiding it. Cameron Payne calling him to his feet now. What's she looking for? Payne. Oh god, no. Package. Oh god, I thought the package power drive was what I'm about to see, but not quite. Now, head scissor, trying to squeeze the life out of him. The Sean Walker. Oh, let go, wasn't winning the match. Oh god, scrapes the feet. On the face. Did she just blow up against what the hell is Cameron Payne up to? Down the corner. Up to the top rope of the pink corner. Grounds him. Double axe handle to the back of the head. Blown him over. Perhaps. Oh god, kick along the spine. Oh god, stretching his arm out. Trying to dislocate the shoulder perhaps. Let's go of it. What she got in mind instead? Another kick to the spine. And stomps the hand. Kick to the shoulder. Gets kicked in the side of the head for the up kick, and now punch in the mat. Oh, now the face. Oh god, combination punches, strikes in general. Fireman's carry. What's he got in mind? Oh, no. Oh. Green Bay plunge. Jason maneuver. Off the ropes. Spear! Just about cut her in half, and now sweeps the legs. Punching her. Walker, you need to lock in a submission. Gets caught the kick to the deck. Package. Oh, delivered. Now, hand scissor. Cinched in. She's wrenching it. And, oh my god, the Sean Walker tapping out. Holy hell. Primetime playing with his food a bit too much. Was just bringing the offense, but did not lock in a submission once. Considering that's how this match types 1. Oh my. Well, CCW had the Hardcore Championship at the beginning of the show, but now they have a different championship that gets defended in ACWE. Granted, it's a joint, it's a cross-promotional championship anyway, but CCW's wrestler holding the gold. And perhaps the future World Heavyweight Champion Sotelo perhaps will be the one. Well, he's guaranteed to be her challenger. The Sean Walker never defended the championship, so loses the championship at the first time of asking. Maybe now we're out of the T-Dog era of the Martial Mayhem Championship. Maybe it's gone hot potato, folks, because Cameron Payne defeating Deshaun Walker in his first attempted defense. Attempted being the operative word of that sentence. Cameron Payne now 3-0 here in CC Dub. And excuse me, Deshaun Walker does have a title rematch. This is her second... Well, this was his second attempt of a defense. He defeated White Tiger, so I am mistaken. He is, as per the rules of both CCW and ATWE, he is owed a rematch at some point in the future, but that may very well be a triple threat match alongside Sotelo. New champion Cameron Payne, ladies and gentlemen. Get out of here with your spam links. But now we go on to next contest. It's just championship matches from here on out, folks. In case you weren't already aware of the card. Goddamn. So we just hit the 90-minute mark. We're going to see Smash Barnett, accompanied to the ring by Jaded Logan Drake, taking on and challenging Angus Wyatt for his. Okay, that's the only... I can only add one, and Angus is egotistical enough to bring more than one, so... Yep. Smash will be accompanied by Logan Drake of Logan Drake Industries Limited. Now let's see something funny. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a singles bout scheduled for one fall, and it is for the CCW Openweight Championship. Oh, okay, okay, 1 second. I forgot this would happen. We're just going to pretend this isn't happening. Pretend that entity didn't make a mistake. Okay. Two things are wrong with this picture. One, we're in the wrong arena. Two, the entrance for Smash Barnett was not what it was meant to be. Because I did an oopsie. Over here I left Logan in the group, yeah. Okay, so momentary kerfuffle out the way. Distraction pizza. You put pineapple on it. I see why it's a distraction one. There we go. No, not that champion. This champion. Ow. You guys are violent, just throwing stuff at me all the time. Okay, I think I just didn't make that a title match, but if Smash wins, I'll give him the championship. So, yeah. We're going so great with this today. Here we go. This is for the championship, even though the game doesn't recognize it as that. That's because I'm an idiot. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a singles bout scheduled for one fall for the CCW Openweight Championship. Introducing the competitors first. Currently making his way down now, being accompanied to the ring by Logan Drake. Riding out of the pink corner, weighing in tonight at 327 pounds. He is the Mad King, Smash Barnett. And wow. He's looking around Miami. And he is looking to become a champion. And Barnett has got murder on his mind. Angus White, the ambiguous savage, about to meet his match, I suspect. Two of our largest competitors, 327 pounds for Smash, but he's actually given up 42 pounds here, folks. It's an amazing thing that there was someone not only larger than Smash Barnett, but by such a margin. Very intimidating figure he cuts. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing his opponent. Being accompanied to the ring by and representing Teston. Weighing in tonight at 369 pounds is the current reigning and defending CCW Openweight Champion, the ambiguous savage, Angus Wyatt. And the entirety of Destined with him, Buckwheat winning his match, and you can see kind of the pecking order as they approach ringside of it, like as they enter the ring rather. Buckwheat right now, the right hand man, Paulo Jr., the lieutenant on the left, Hank Allen least in favour. Hank Allen, hopefully himself and Buckwheat can win in the Marshall Mayhem Championship, or the Marshall Mayhem Tag Championship match against the Sackdown Outlaws. Otherwise, might be in thin ice with his leader. But drop kick from Angus. Oh no. God, just vertical leap from the 369 pound. It was not what you had on your bucket list to start this one, folks, was it? Right. Oh god, no. Boston Crab. Oh my god, Boston Crab, 369 pounds. Oh, sitting down on your small of your back. Christ. Angus letting go of it. Angus going up top. Holy hell. No, Angus, no. From the top. Headbutt. Christ. Right to the small of the back. There was more, like the head collided with the far side, so really Angus just diving onto the small of Smash Barnett's back, and you can see Logan Drake on the outside not looking happy. Oh my god, smash. Oh, going face first. He gets smashed into the mat face first, and Logan Drake immediately up on the apron trying to help. He's removed the turnbuckle pad, and oh, small package. Ref there to count to one. Oh, Dave counts to one and only one because Angus White kicking out, and Smash Barnett now. Oh, shoulder breaker. A lot of weight come down on that one shoulder. If I was him, I would have used that exposed turnbuckle that Earl David, I think, is trying to get to, but there's too much mass in the way. And oh, yep. Oh, God. This is... Oh, torpedo down. That was a bad choice, but referee's there to count. One. Kick out. For a second, I thought the ref was going to fix the turnbuckle pad, but Earl David decided to count the pin first. Stomping out that hand. Oh, God. Awful. Christ, Angus. Leg drop to the throat. And Smash Barnett, you can see just frustration evident on his face. He's not used to this sort of treatment. The half camel clutch applied. Indeed, the vendetta against those turnbuckle pads. Oh, God. Elbow drop, nobody home. And oh, Buckwheat on the outside distracting Smash Barnett. The one chance that Smash Barnett had to turn around the momentum. And Buckwheat distracts him. Logan Drake yelling at the crowd at ringside. And oh my god, ref, surely that's not legal. Smash Barnett crawling to his feet, using the ropes to pull himself up. And gets caught. Oh, puts on the brake. Oh, but Lariat takes him down anyway. Oh, roller. One. Kick out. Angus and Smash back to their feet, and just some strikes, collapsing into the corner as Angus. Leg caught in the ropes. Oh, kicks the leg against the rope. Oh, and he's limping now. He's limping. Big chop. Smash Barnett now. Oh, Hank Allen now distracting Smash Barnett. Every time that Smash Barnett gets a window of hope, a window of momentum, just turns it around with Angus. Destined are there to ruin it. And there's the back elbow dropping the Mad King, who's now getting his head slammed into the mat repeatedly. The ambiguous Savage up to the second rope now. Elbow drop across the throat. Logan Drake not loving life right now. Off the ropes. Oh, running neck twist. 369 pounds just with speed. Twisting your neck. Oh. Now just holding them up with the aid of the ropes. And knee lifts into the side of Angus. And then, oh my god, fall away slam. The power of Smash Barnett to do that. But Angus rolling to the outside. And now I think Hank Allen again distracting Smash Barnett. And oh, from behind. Angus White given enough time to recover on the outside. Then just attack. And I think Angus perhaps was considering finishing this match, but Lariat, Smash Barnett fighting back. Angus back to his feet. Barnett off the ropes, sends Angus. Back elbow of his own. Smash looking now to put him away with the tombstone, perhaps. Kick to the midsection, no. Oh. Broken. Oh, ambiguous savagery. He just stole Angus's move. 1, 2, kick out. He just hit Angus with his own finisher. Oh god, punching him in the face. Angus writhing on the ground and... oh, another fist drop. Another fist dropped across the face, I should say. And Smash going to the corner and someone from Destined distracting Barnett once again. Angus reaping the rewards of bringing his minions with him and... oh my god. Roll up. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Angus White just stole a victory from Smash Barnett. I'm not sure we're going to be able to tell who it was in the end. Angus Wyatt. Somehow, some way. Whenever there was a window of momentum and the pendulum swinging the other way, Destined distracted him. He hits the ambiguous savagery, which I remind you is Angus's finisher, one of Angus's finishing maneuvers. Angus barely gets the shoulder off the mat, and then, well, we're not going to see it there on the replay, but Smash Barnett gets distracted by someone from Destined. Angus rolls him up, and look at that. Paulo Jr. was the one that did it. And still, openweight champion. Logan Drake looking unamused. Destined laughing their ass off about it. Christ. Well. Angus White with a successful second defense of his openweight championship and 7-1 now. Seven and one, excuse me. 7-1 here in CCW. His only loss actually coming in tag team competition against fellow Destined members. So, oh, that was a lot of things at my head. What does what do? Press the button, you'll find out. So we start prepping the next contest. No, Jordan. This one. There we go. I picked the right arena. Mm-hmm. Scares me is what it does. So, before he became the Fiend, and that was the sound that would play before the Wyatt family would just arrive, which is the Swamp People. Never mind the Swamp People. Swamp Cult. Bayou. From the Bayou. Is that the name of the place in the Louisiana Bayou? I don't know off the top of my head. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a tag team bout scheduled for 2 out of 3 falls. And it is for the CCW World Class Tag Team Championship. Introducing the competitors first. The challengers. Currently making their way down, now fighting out of the pink corner, weighing in tonight at a total combined weight of 448 pounds. The Black Cat, Azrael Black. The Captain, Jet Lazar. The Cole. Well, you can see them dropping off the shields. They are pissed off. They are ready to fight. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing their opponents, the champions, currently making their way down, now fighting out of the blue corner, being accompanied to the ring by Eric Daniels, weighing in tonight at a total combined weight of 457 pounds. They are your current reigning and defending CCW World Class Tag Team Champions, Anthony Gatto, Adam Rodway, the Removal Squad. You can see Daniels accompanying him to ringside. Himself and his cousin, the ATW Women's World Champion May, picking up a victory against Venom Sai and Junvia Tatuya on the last ATW Live. And look at that, Anthony Gatto just walking straight past Azrael Black, saying, "You ain't got what it takes, kid." Now, look at that, the Removal Squad here in force. Eric Daniels making his return to the 3D realms in recent weeks, or recent days I suppose would be more accurate, but the Removal Squad looking to retain their championships after beat the Cole not once but twice in this 2 out of 3 falls match. Of course, the Cole have the momentum coming in off of the trios bout victory they had against the Removal Squad and Primetime to Sean Walker. We saw how well it went for Cameron Payne earlier. Will the same occur here? Will we see these championships exchange hands? Referee for this one, as usual for the Tag Team Championships, is Drake Henry. You can see that everyone looks ready for this fight. Pink corner and blue corner, a bit more retrowave themed, the colours of the corners this time around compared to the usual red and blue. That's why the referees all dressed up. It is a pay-per-view after all, so special shows, special circumstances. I believe for the most part everyone will be returned to their standard attires when we return to Titans back in the Colossal Museum in Auckland, New Zealand, but whilst we're here in Miami, Florida, you get to see the referees and our ring all fancified, and referee Minoru Takayama going to be watching closely to make sure that Drake Henry does his job right, because if not, Takayama will probably have his ass. Of course, this is our junior official here in CCW. Our senior official is Minoru Takayama, and Earl David's just kind of around. Adam Rodway and Azrael Black starting off their respective sides. Here we go. Oh, big chops. And I believe it was Azrael Black who tapped out Adam Rodway to win the match for the Cole and Payne the other day on Titans. Kick out at 2. Trying to get that first fall very early. Reminder for those that don't know how to swing. Oh god, thrust kick hurts the jaw. And big leap and elbow drop over Black. You get the way you win this match is not once, but twice. You gotta win twice. So you could win once, then your opponent could win once, and if you don't win a second time before they do, then, well, you don't win at all. At least not in the grand scheme of things. Eric Daniels saying something to Azrael Black as Captain Lazara gets punched right in the chin. And again, Adam Rodway. Forearm, this time to the other side and flown over DDT. Azrael Black, though, just beating up Eric Daniels on the outside, and there's nothing that Daniels can do about it, because if he fights back, that's a fall for the Cole. And now, taking it to Gato. Both the legal participants fighting everyone that they're not meant to at the moment. Except for Drake Henry, and oh my god, Anthony Gato just started yeeting on the outside. Oh god, punch. Oh god, the knee strike. Oh. On the ropes. Springboard. Oh, it's good. And Kit Lazara tried to punch him as he was coming away. 2, broken up at 2. The captain not trusting how lifeless Azrael Black was right there. And Rodway now. Super kick. Oh, takes out the knee. Oh, God. Last. Lowering the boom. 1, 2, 3. First fall. Goes to the removal squad. Now Adam Rodway. To the corner. Gonna tag out to Anthony Gato perhaps. Yep. Greg Henry knew what was going to happen before it happened. And then the misdirect into dropkick. Anthony Gato yeeting away and the captain able to tag in the meantime. Oh, but turns around anyways. Oh, backstep. Over to the apron. Calling Jet Lazara to his feet. Springboard dropkick. God damn. Kept up Jet Lazara. And here comes Rodway once more. Uphill battle here for the challengers. They've got to get 2 falls back to back if they want to win. They have to prevent themselves losing again. Or that's that. They'll be back in the line. Now, oh god, just stretching them. Into the corner. Another tag. Snapmare rolling through off the ropes. Oh, just a stomp. First to the face, now to the knee. And oh, that's dangerous. For those that do not know Adam Rodway's past, he is a former King of the Ring winner over in ATW. Oh, Gato running interference. Not enough interference. Like, Drew! Double foot stomp to the small of the back. But as I was saying, oh god, no. Oh, trapping the arms and just stomping in his face off the mat. And now grounded pound. Azrael Black, vicious son of a bitch. Rodway's knee, you can see the knee brace. That's because Ace Valor from ATWE and also I guess technically CCW. He's double contracted, but primarily the ace of ATWE or for Artois. He broke Adam Rodway's leg in the middle of a match and just kept it locked in a fatal figure four leg lock and just refused to let it go even after the match. So that's why that knee brace is there, because Adam Rodway had to take a long time away from the ring to recover from that. And when he returned, he's kept the knee brace ever since just to keep it where it's meant to be. And it's become quite the focal point of a lot of his opponent's offense since. Now, oh god, forearm across the throat. Now it's just driving the boot into the throat. Leg hooked by the ref. Oh, leg hooked by the ref. Leg hooked and the ref slide in. Slide by the ref to counterpin. Oh, from top. Oh, big splash. And you notice the removal squad keeps slowing it down. Oh god, BFT. That could be it. The captain could be out. That's blunt force trauma, BFT. But no, Gato not finished just yet. Bouncing his face off the turnbuckle pad. And, oh, scooping a slam. Anthony now climbing to the top rope. And, oh, Lazara took advantage of that brief mishap by Gato. Took his eyes off the prize for a second. Didn't keep on him. And that was enough for Black to be tagged in. Jet Lazara, one of our most mobile competitors here. And, oh, and Saguri off the springboard. And Azrael looking for something. Oh, no. Shoved away. Whatever he's looking for, Gato had it scouted. High kick, punches. Knee lifts now to the chest. Collapsed down to the mat. Does Gato, and Jet Lazara tagged back in. One of the most dynamic wrestlers you'll ever see. And that drop kick is part of it. Just explosivity and speed. Paired with that agility. Kick out at one. Nicole have not done much of anything damage-wise to Gato. It's been Rodway that's been a legal man when they've been in control. And now, oh, frog splash. Springboard varietal, not quite the same as the North Star splash. Oh, God, punch to the back of the head. And Lazara just ignoring it. He can't afford to take his eyes away from Gato for too long. We saw what happened last time. He did, and oh, sent into the mat, shoulder first. Adam Rodway on the apron, getting a bit frustrated, it would appear. Northern Lights suplex floating through into perhaps Brain Buster. But oh, pin, and oh no, not a pin. I think Lazara spent quite a bit of energy floating him over after the Northern Lights to power him up into that Brain Buster. So he's tagging out now. Oh my God, Anthony Gato looked away. Gets caught that brutal knee. Springboard moonsault into the bed. One. Broken up, sure, but kick out at one as well. And punch to Adam Rodway. Oh, heel kick. Super kick to the midsection. Ow, up kick. Oh, trouble in paradise. And Drake Henry checking on Adam Rodway, but he wants him out of the ring because it's only meant to be legal participants inside at any time. Double axe handle off the top. Referee going to start counting out Adam Rodway. One. Yep, if he'd reached the count of 5, that would have been a full goal. But instead, oh, knee kicked in. T-bone? No. Oh, small package. Referee out of count. One. Kick out. He took a while to get into the pin to the referee, and Azrael Black yelling at him about it. And whilst he was yelling at the referee, Anthony Gato leapt across. Springboard and security to the back. But no. Off the ropes. To the apron. Spears him through. And Rodway from the top to the outside. The splash. Rodway. Oh, throwing himself into that maneuver. Now on the apron, calling Black to his feet. Lazara watching. Got sprung in, and now no. Dead eye, Dude Buster, whatever variety of the name you want to call it, compressed onto the neck. All of his own weight, as well as Rodway's, coming down right on the C3 and C4 vertebrae. Oh. Now, just thrown again, landing neck first from that toss. Gato now tagged in. Anthony looking to put down Azrael Black. The black hat is not doing well right now. Oh, detonation kick. Right to the side of the neck. Oh, yeah, double foot stomp. Congratulations on getting the jump catch game. One. Broken up. Pulled to the feet. Oh, God. Turnbuckle pad doesn't stop there being steel underneath it. Pads to below shore, but I think Gato made it hit just right because Azrael Black got blood coming out from underneath his bandana. And from the top, mushroom stomp. Oh my God. 1, 2. Oh my God, Azrael Black kicked out. Holy. I thought that was it. I thought that was the second fall for the removal squad. But Azrael Black digging deep somehow, some way. Chop, punch, kick. Oh god. Oh, 1916. Here comes Adam Rodway. He's looking for Azrael Black. He's realised where he is now. Wow. Oh god, copycat on the floor. Keep up though, Black. Knee to the midsection kick. Chop. Sudden flurry, sudden burst. He's had a second win. Oh god, Michinoku driver. Black now lifting him by the wrist. Knee strike. Oh, wiping out Adam Rodway, but he needs to remember, we don't have countouts in tag matches here in CCW, at least not usually. Oh, giant Superman punch. It's largely referee discretion, much like over in ATWE. Now, oh, tag. Jet Lazaro, now the legal man, the captain. The fresher man on the pink side, that's by far. Lazaro turns him. Oh, backstabber. Floating into the pin, referee counting one. Broken by Gato immediately, does not want this to go down to a third fall. He wants... Oh god! Captain's code! And he was going to start counting out Gato, but he realised that Gato can't exactly move and scrape himself off the floor right now, so... Greg Henry, being generous, waits till he gets to his feet, and now he immediately vacates the ring. Rodway tried to roll out the ring, but Lazaro not letting it happen. To the neutral corner they go. Scoop. Slam. And again, on the second rope, and Gato legal now. Oh, I think whatever it was going for, he was trying to roll through into something, but Rodway was just enough in the way that Lazaro couldn't connect. Oh my god, spinning into the captain's code. The captain's code. Broken up, no. And Rodway trying to break it up, but oh, just barely figuring it out. The drop kick. Oh, springboard moonsault. No. Drop kick to the elbow. Oh. Nasty work there by Gato. Gets caught, slapped on the chest. Irish whip off the ropes. Drop toe hold. Walking all over him. Now's not the time to get cocky, Jet Lazaro. 0-1 at this match. Lariat. Lariat. Duck down. Ripcord. Kick. Single leg drop kick, perhaps. Now Gato being called to his feet. The captain, Jet Lazaro, looking for Rana. Gato wisely rolls to the outside so he can't be pinned or submitted. And Azrael Black, the legal man now for the call, has to fight him on the outside. Oh, runs in from the face buster with the knee. And speaking of the knee, single leg DDT. Conditioned athletes fighting with all of their might, and this match would have been over like 10-12 minutes ago if it weren't for the fact that this is a 2 out of 3 falls. We've seen 1 fall. The Real Squad need 1 more. The Cole need 2. They want to emerge with the World Class Tag Team Championship around their waist. This will be the last time this match happens because, well, the Real Squad, this is their first title defense. If they don't defend it, they don't get another shot. And this is the Cole's only shot, courtesy of their defense over in ATWE against both 5 Point and Direction X. And the likes of 5 Point, Direction X, Belfast Skull Crushers, the Puerto Rican Punishment Brigade, how destined and stagnation, the nation as well, will all be salivating, licking their chops, seeing what lengths there is to it. Going to against each other, what sort of condition is either side, whoever the champion is, emerging, what condition will they be in come the near future when the new challenger arises. Kick out at 2 by Gato. Azrael Black can't believe he hasn't gotten the fall for the goal. Oh, knee to the midsection, forearm, kick, caught, kick to the inside of the leg by Gato. Double combo. Just a pinball forearm strikes. He saw him collapse. And now from the top rope, the double foot stomp. Gonna be to a standing man. Mushroom stomp. No, grabs him. I thought he was going for the mushroom stomp, but he grabbed him instead. Draws in Jet Lazara, and as per the rules of this match, you're allowed one free break per illegal time. So Anthony Gatto drawing that out off the ropes. Oh, went for the drop kick or a leg drop, but didn't quite nail it. 1 second too early by Rodway, and now, oh, getting caught the strike combination. Oh, slide the head. Lazara now tagged in by Black. Now Captain Jet Lazara in the corner. Oh, flown through, sweeps the legs out, drop kick, rolling through. How this sweat-riddled man is able to pull off such maneuvers, I don't know. Barely gets the shoulder up the mat. Adam Broadway's exhausted. We've still got one more match after this, folks. The World Heavyweight Championship to be decided. Poison Rana tags in Azrael Black, and you can see the exhaustion starting to set in because Jet Lazari, the most explosive, athletic competitor we have here, and he tapped to it. He has to tap to it again because Gato was punching Black, but Black would not let go. These teams are one apiece. And referee counting out Anthony Gato. He gets out the ring. Oh my god, this is a scrap. Kicks out the knee, off the ropes. No. Last shot to the back of the head. Jet Lazara then breaks that pin immediately. He knows how dangerous that was. The knee breaks flying into the back of Azrael Black's head. Now into the blue corner. Oh. Into the Gertie off the second rope. Into the pin, perhaps to win here. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Damn. It's been about 25 minutes since the ring introduction started, since the match got announced live here in the arena. 2 falls were needed to win. Either side managed to get one. You could see this was almost catastrophic. Oh. My faces hurt after getting 10 things flying at me, but surely not half as much as the cold hurt right now. They fought, they bled, but they were not able to win. The removal squad, however, were. And still, the world-class tag team champions of CCW. As their first defense of Tag Team Championship. And, well, I've been hydrating as we've been going because I've needed it for that match. You can see a 5-star classic as per the in-game ratings, and I kind of have to believe it. Kind of have to agree with it as well. Just quickly updating my win-loss record. There's Azrael Black's second loss here in CCW. Captain Jet Lazara is 3-5. He's not doing quite as flash. And if you would like to take a look at the win-loss records for everybody that wasn't involved in the Hardcore Championship match, then you can view them right there. The Hardcore Championship match competitors will be on there. It's just not quite yet updated, because that's 10 different folk I need to do the things for. So, ladies and gentlemen, now we move on to the main event of the evening. A match that fans of Stagnation have been looking forward to. A match that fans of the World Heavyweight Champion have been looking forward to. Can Sotelo become the new CCW World Heavyweight Champion? Or will Blake Bishop manage to successfully retain once more? Of course, even if Sotelo unthrones or dethrones Blake here, there's a rematch clause that Blake Bishop has earned by successfully defending this championship already against someone. Who was it? Oh, Joseph Anarchy and Caleb. But, ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is your main event of the evening. And it is a singles bout scheduled for one fall for the CCW World Heavyweight Championship. Welcome in, Sean. I have good news. I have bad news. Good news is you have a rematch clause. Bad news, no longer the Marshall Mayhem champion is primetime Deshaun Walker. A very hard-fought battle where Walker was intent on brutalizing his opponent, was in control for the majority of the match, but Cameron Payne, ow, 5 things thrown at me just like that. Ho ho ho. Cameron, how, and 10 more, 2. That's 15 in space like 10 seconds. But, yeah, Cameron Payne locked in the submission and kept going for it as well, and Deshaun Walker's forced to tap. So, a rematch clause will be utilised in the future. You have to imagine whether it's here in CCW or over on ATWE. We do not know, but this is your main event of the evening. Stagnation Sotelo, the next contender for the Marshall Mayhem Championship. So it could be a triple threat between Cameron Payne, Deshaun Walker, and Sotelo, depending on how the powers that be decide to do things. But right now, Sotelo's got to put the Marshall Mayhem outside of his mind, because here comes the World Heavyweight Champion and the former first... Actually, the First Blood Champion. Yeah, the First Blood Champion behind him has left his championship behind, but if for some ungodly reason either Blake Bishop or Sotelo bust open Caleb Adams, they will become the First Blood Champion as well. Hell, if Minoru Takayama busts open Caleb Adams, he can be the First Blood Champion. Because that is the rules of the championship. Oh, God. Well, there's the champion. We're about to get the ring introductions underway, and you can see a little bit of trash talk exchanged between these two. That's what they're fighting for, the crap strap. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the competitors first. To my right, the challenger. Fighting out of the pink corner, winged tonight at 240 pounds. Representing Stagnation. He is Sotelo. Oh, damn, the confidence high. Ladies and gentlemen, now to my left, the champion, and coming to the ring by CCW First Blood Champion Caleb Adams, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in tonight at 228 pounds, is the current reigning and defending CCW World Heavyweight Champion, Blake Bishop. And your referee, Minoru Takayama, for the final match of the night. Our senior official presenting the crap strap to Sotelo. It's taking it off of Blake Bishop. Will that be the last time he holds it in this reign? We'll find out as we see them two fight for the top gold here in CCW. CCW conquer Miami. We've come all the way to Florida from Auckland, New Zealand. We've left the comfort of the Colossal Sim. And Blake gets back body drop straight out the gate. Into the pan, perhaps immediately 1, 2. Kick out at 2. That would have been a shock of all shocks. That finished it so quick. Springboard. DDT. Sotelo trying to end this quick. With that back body drop into the pin. Almost caught Bishop off guard. And that's the thing that Blake Bishop has to be wary of. Because he's been caught off guard by Stagnation before. That's why he left Valor Club all those years back. He was gaslit by Fred Gomdrol. Insecurities were played on. Santana and Ace Valor were doing so much better than him at the time, or at least that's what Fred told him. And Blake Bishop struck out on his own. Picked up a Caleb Adams along the way, and the championship duo hoping and praying that Bishop can retain here, but Sotelo is working over Blake and keeps getting 2 counts. Bishop needs to find his footing in this one, or else he's going to lose his championship. A kick up out of nowhere, springboard, drop kick. He's got to use the speed because the power and the striking, I say, go to Sotelo. You could even argue that the technicality goes to Sotelo as well. Such a well-rounded competitor is Sotelo. And oh, tilt wheel backbreaker. And oh god, if I'm you, Blake, I'm careful. I would not be taunting as much as you are. Kick up across the bridge of the nose. He's too much of a showman at times as Bishop, and that could backfire when you've got such a clinical machine like Sotelo across the ring from you. Oh, god, thrust kick to the back of the head, sends the flying face first into the pink rope. Waited for Blake to get to his feet and perhaps waited a moment too long, because now over the shoulder, looking for a snake eyes in the blue corner. There it is, and well, once in my life, Blake Bishop isn't the first person to bleed into the Dragon Sleeper. Look at the cut. Look at how much blood's already on the head of Sotelo. And oh god, knees rising up to escape. DDT making it even worse. Blake Bishop following Sotelo to the outside. Kick caught, no, Lariat puts him down. Now, oh god, punches him to the side of the head. Minoru Takayama saying, get back into the ring, this is the championship match. We don't want to end the count out, do we? Oh god, shoulder wrenched down into the mat. It's not concrete here in Miami. The Florida Commission the Sports Commission refused to let CCW do their usual bullshit of just having concrete with no padding, so small mercy for Sotelo is that this isn't back in the Colossal scene, because that would have been a lot more damaging. Takayama got to a count of 8 before both competitors returned to the ring, and now, oh god, just trying to further open that wound. Look at how much blood there is. Kick out though at before 1 by Sotelo. Oh god, punch to the back of the head. Oh god, no, straight in. We're not on the ropes. Away from the ropes. Stag mission. Will Blake escape? No. Blake taps. New champion. We've got a new world heavyweight champion. What the hell? The removal squad, the only people able to retain their championship tonight. Holy hell, that stag mission is lethal, folks. Cameron Payne, Deshaun Walker, watch out, the CCW World Heavyweight Champion has arrived. There's no stopping him. Even with bloodied, bruised, Blake Bishop could not withstand. Blood right over the right eye. I could see blood on his eye. I could see blood in Sotelo's eye. Yeah, he just sucked it up and became champion. Stagnation have gold. Sotelo, one of the most dominant champions of ATWE this year, is now looking to do the same in CCW World Heavyweight Championship proudly in his clutches. And he's challenging for the Marshall Mayhem Championship in the not too distant future as well. There could be 2 championships around his waist. That is scary to think about, but ladies and gentlemen, I've been Medic Entity. Ben's come to see the final result. And wow, 2 men in black and orange emerging victorious tonight. Stagnation have a World Heavyweight Champion in their midst once more. Stagnation must be the most dominant group across both companies at this stage. As we come into the funhouse once more. That's been just a wild series of events, really. Because I'm updating the win-loss records now for that match, and I may, depending on if I can be out, I'll do that off stream, but World Heavyweight Championship, he's lost it now, but successfully defended it once, the CCW World Heavyweight Championship. So Talomania running wild here in CCW. CCW World Heavyweight Champion. I'm just... Christ. That is... What you missed at the very start of the match was... Blake ran straight at Colossal. Colossal back body dropped him, got a 2 count on the very first move. It was discussed in the lead up to CCW Conquer Miami. How would Blake battle the mental demons of being across the ring from someone of Stagnation's ilk when, well, Valor Club happened to be a thing that Fred gaslit out of, and it would appear that his nerves were rattled. Long, deep-seated insecurities that Stagnation are not afraid to play on, but Sotelo did not need mind games. Sotelo just did as Sotelo does. He showed up and he showed out. And he showed Blake Bishop door on his championship reign. Of course, Blake does have a championship rematch clause, and it seems that him and Caleb Adams are cursed. Only one can hold gold at the time. Every time that one gets a hold of a championship, the other loses theirs. There was a brief window, there's been 2 brief windows of them both holding gold at the same time. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, somehow, some way, let's take a look back over the card. We saw, as I just mentioned, Caleb Adams defeat Siffy in the First Blood. Siffy once again tapping out the eventual winner of the First Blood Championship match with 2 Scorpion Deathlocks. So twice he tapped him out, but didn't bust open Adams. His moveset, I don't think, is quite the right moveset for First Blood. He favours that Scorpion Deathlock and Scorpion Death Drop too much, does not target head from the front nearly as often as needed. Jesus Diaz managing to defeat Joshua Damien, who frankly wiped himself out, and we've got medical discussing with Joshua Damien and assessing him now, have been all show. Luckily we've got a talented crew of doctors and staff and professionals. We saw the 10-person Light Tube Deathmatch Gauntlet Eliminator, and if you do not want to be spoiled, now's the time to leave then, because we had an entire card of wild matches and we're about to enter the spoilers for what you don't know. But the spoiler is coming now. The winner eventually was Zach. Though we did see a bit of an alliance form between Andrea Steele and Mr. Amazing Jane Torres throughout that match. So is that more to come in the future? We'll find out, I suppose. The brother bowl between Buckwheat and Cletus, we saw Buckwheat take no prisoners, no loves lost between himself and Cletus. He decimated him, frankly. And then we saw the Nation defeating Stagnation due to a rare tactical misstep by Fred Gondrel. He left the cage early, trusting Kayla to deal with the Nation, but the Nation just beat her up. Veronica came out, beat up Fred, and Melissa Blackwell picked the bones of Kayla. Wesley Reed got just bodied by Ryoma, who, well, got his revenge, frankly, for what Reed did to him in that eliminated gauntlet that determined Walker's challenger, and Walker wound up losing to the winner of that gauntlet, Cameron Payne. Again, the inverse situation of what happened with Sithy. Walker was all over Aaron Payne and could have busted it open really easily, I suspect, but instead of going for a submission and making a tap, he just kept brutalizing her. She managed to just fight through enough to get a couple submission attempts herself and eventually winning, becoming the new Martial Mayhem champion. Angus Wyatt and the Removal Squad, your only team, or only competitors who defend their championships. Angus Wyatt through very dubious means. Every time that Smash Barnett fought free of Angus Wyatt's grasp and started to turn the momentum around, a member of Destined distracted him. And it proved to be the turning point of the match, the deciding factor, because in the final moments, Smash Barnett had Angus at his mercy, had just hit an ambiguous savagery on Angus. Angus managed to barely kick out, but after Angus kicked out, Smash Barnett got distracted by, we believe, Paulo Jr., and whilst he was distracted by Paulo Jr., Angus rolled him up, folded him in half, and got the pin, rolled out of the ring, still your openweight champion. And then, of course, we saw 2 out of 3 falls, tag team competition, a very long drawn out affair as those two that heated rivalry between those two teams was seen through as the Removal Squad managing to squeak it out 1-1 or 2-1, and he became became defending champions as I accidentally turn off my mouse. And we just saw it now, Sotelo brutally busted open by Blake Bishop, but he saw red, did Sotelo, but he also saw gold in the future, and he got it. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I've been Enigmatic Entity, you've been yourselves, and thanks for tuning in. No, we shouldn't. The game's over. Don't worry, Addy. I haven't done 2.5 hours of gameless footage. Someone else would have won there. Come on. Now we say farewell, and you get to hear a nice song, because it was so nice.